then you're doing something bad. If you're not finding life hard and you're not stressed and you're not, excuse the extreme unprofessionalism, great example right there of this video. It's very impromptu, very unplanned, but I just wanted to get some thoughts out about something that just kind of struck me. And it's to do with how humbleness in society has really driven people down to the point of when they do find joy and contentment and satisfaction in their life, it comes with this weird level of guilt still. A guilt almost of you feeling like you, again, and I was about to do it again, where I was about to give a reason and I was about to justify it, but there shouldn't really be a reason or a justification. Just going to move inside. Okay, yeah, so I want to keep the lighting. So we're always just constantly trying to justify the good things we have in our lives. And I don't want to say we, because I don't want to speak for anybody else, but I know that I can't be the only person in the world that has these feelings and that has these thoughts. Because I have it often. And today something strange happened. I thought that this whole time I was doing something new, something different, but I wasn't seeing that in a positive way. I was seeing that in a negative way, like, oh, this thing that you're doing that you just kind of picked up, started doing, you're enjoying, and a couple of people have already paid for some of the stuff that you've made since you just decided to stop doing this thing. But I started feeling guilty, and I almost started feeling like I was doing something wrong or underhand because I found this thing so easy to do. And the fact that, like I said, I've had a few people already pay for this thing that I've created, and nobody taught me to create these things. Nobody told me to do anything. I just kind of just started doing it. And today I realized that the thing I'm doing isn't even anything to think about, because millions of people do it. It's got a name. It's very popular, especially in this day and age. It's not something underhand just because I happened to enjoy it and be good at it, I think, anyway. I mean, enough that people have paid for stuff that I've created. But the whole point is, why did I feel guilty about that? Why was my initial reaction to feel like I was doing something negative, to feel like I was doing something wrong? However, my mind decided to justify that. Why was that the first thing that my brain decided to do? It's almost as if we're brainwashed into feeling guilty at being successful through the things that we love. It almost as if life isn't hard, we're doing something wrong. If life isn't hard, somehow we're scamming something or someone somewhere, or whatever. And I don't even mean in regards to how you make money. I literally mean in regards to how you live. I also have this thing where you're also constantly feeling like you're waiting for some ball to drop, in the sense that it's hard sometimes, again, to enjoy, um, and bask in your life choices, because you feel like if you verbalize or you show how much you love your life, that somehow means you're putting somebody else's life down. It's almost this thing where if you don't say everything fully all the time, somebody can just decide that what you haven't said actually means this. And then also, when you do express how much you enjoy your life or you enjoy the things around you, this again is seen as the antithesis of humbleness. Back to that humbleness again, where I genuinely feel like humbleness is another thing that's been created to keep people down, to keep people at a certain level, to keep people in their place. Because how dare you acknowledge that you're good at something that somebody else may not be good at? Even though you're not saying that you're better than other people, you're not like, you can't talk about yourself without somebody saying that means you're talking against everybody else, because you're praising yourself, patting yourself on the back. And so it keeps everybody in this cycle of constantly, not only are other people expecting you to put yourself down, but you do end up putting yourself down, because of course you want to be in society, you want to be involved, and you don't want to be an outcast. So this is how people end up just conforming. And humbleness is one of those tools, because it doesn't really help anyone in any way. It doesn't. What does humbleness do for the person I'm being humbled to? What does it do for them? What does humbleness do for me, the person that would be the one performing the humbleness? What does it do for me? Surely celebrating your happiness, your joy, your contentment, your sense of achievement is just another way to show other people that they can do certain things too. Like, if you can do something and be good at it, that they can do it too. Of course, I'm never talking about the people that are putting other people down. That's not, that goes without saying, of course. And one could argue that if you are truly actually good at something and you're content and you're happy, you wouldn't really feel the need to put other people down. So this video wouldn't be in regards to that anyway, but just to clear that up for any confusion. But yeah, like I said, this was just a random video that just impromptu hit my brain as I was sitting there, like I said, enjoying my drink, taking a break from work, just because I've been working non-stop. And then every time I even stop working to do anything, I feel guilty. Again, that guilt is such a weird feeling, because what it doesn't serve us in our everyday life, because there's a lot of things that we just do that we should be allowed to do. But again, it's not the guilt's fault. It's the society and the community and the things around us that have created these human beings that feel guilty simply just for existing. If you're not working, then you're doing something bad. If you're not finding life hard, and you're not stressed, and you're not, do you know what I mean? These feelings are almost now feelings of accomplishment and achievement, and it's a false. It's all just to keep everybody at a particular level. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much, because if I end up getting too deep into my thoughts, I can end up coming across like, I don't know. But yeah, I was just sitting there pondering, and I wanted to say this out loud, and I won't edit it, unless of course there's any bits that just need to be cut out because of umming and ahhing and too many pauses and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for your attention today. Have a great one.